Welcome back. It's preview Sunday's Premier League match between Swansea City and Tottenham Hotspur at the Liberty Stadium. Pascal, starting with the home side, entered the match on the back of a disappointing result, West Ham.
It was, yeah, because it was a bit of a nothing start to the game, and then they took the lead against the runner, played great finish by Bonnie, another goal for him. But yeah, in the end they lost 3-1, and they can count themselves a bit unlucky with the red card because that was a huge turning point in the game. Obviously, it was a big decision from Chris Foy because Sacco stayed on his feet after he got wiped out. Well, it wasn't really wiped out, just the contact from Fabianski, and it looked like on the replays that Foy had blown his whistle. Sacco obviously carried on, stayed on his feet, but didn't manage to score. And Fabianski got a red card, and Gary Monk was certain, we're definitely going to appeal this decision. And they went to the FA, and it's come back, and they haven't won the appeal. So Fabianski's now going to be missing for this game. Gerhard Tremmel in goal, but yeah, I think it was a really disappointing game because they were in it for long periods, and they lost out to a couple of headers from Andy Carroll and some bad defending that allowed Sacco to score. So a disappointing result. But going to West Ham, who are on form, it's not the worst result, but yeah, something to definitely they want to improve on.
I think the positive take from that game, like I said, was Bonnie scoring a goal as well. He's got 19 in 2014, which is he's a really, really good player, isn't he? I don't think there's any getting away from that. Swansea know that they've got a top player in them. He signed a new contract extension till 2018, but that doesn't stop the speculation, is it? A lot of clubs are actively pursuing him. I think teams like Tottenham, Arsenal, Liverpool, teams like that could really do with someone that quality. He'll be looking to continue his form, and I think Neil Taylor coming back into the team for this game, back from suspension, will be a big one. Jazz Richards plays, in and Angel Rangel, and I'm not too sure about either of them. They make mistakes. Jazz Richards is a good young player, but to get Taylor back in, who's experienced in the Premier League, I think that's important. Yeah,
and Spurs come into this game, they couldn't get a win last weekend either, 0-0 at home to Palace, and their home form's been documented enough this season. They've had some such bad results there, some quite good ones, but they've lost to Stoke, West Brom, and 0-0 at home to Palace. That was really disappointing because you go into a game like that against Palace, who'd only won, I think it was 1 in 8, but going into that game, and 0-0 draw was so disappointing. And if anything, Palace might have had the better chances in that game. Obviously, Harry Kane couldn't score. It's whether he's going to start this game as well. Will it be Adebayor? He might be back for this. Soldado, Kane. Tough to say who exactly he's going to play, but they'll want to bounce back from that in this one.
I think it's been disappointing seasons for Spurs sitting down in 10th. It's been poor. They've been poor at home. They've been okay on the road, but I think coming up as well, they've got United and Chelsea again. Obviously, they played Chelsea recently, got blown away at Stamford Bridge, but for these type of games, if they end up losing and they play United, lose, Chelsea, lose, it all builds up. They've already lost 6 times this season. Not really good enough. I think they've won 6, lost 6. Sorry, so they need to improve. I think in all areas of the team, not just in defence.
Yeah, I think that there's one positive this week that Kyle Walker, he's been added to the squad for their Europa League game, and if he can come back into this one, that'd be a huge boost because Eric Dier started the season at right back, and he had that great start to the season, scored on the opening day, didn't he? But since then, he's looked like a player who's not maybe quite ready to be a starting Premier League right back. And Kyle Walker, we all know how good he is going forward, and he hasn't really played this season, has he? So if he can come back, that'd be a huge boost for them because he definitely offers you, so much dynamism going down the wing, doesn't he? So if he's back, that'd be a big boost.
It's got all the makings. It should be a good game. What's your score prediction?
Well, I think Spurs. They'll probably, I think probably a lot of people maybe pick a draw for this one, but I think Spurs. They've got a really good record against Swansea recently. They've actually, been doing better away from home. Some would say. So I think they've won 5 in a row against Swansea, and I'm going to back them to make it 6. I'm going to go 2-1 to Spurs.
2-1 Spurs. I'm just going to go the other way. I think Swansea at home. I think that would just carry them through. So I'm going to bet them to nick it 2-1. It's got 1 win for Swansea and 1 win for Spurs. Thanks for joining us.